we abandon our duty and just have talking points and messaging bills. And people are fed up with that.
I agree with you that people are fed up with it. So how do you go about slashing? And what I like the most about this is, to me, it's a return to the vision of our framers and our founders, which is limited government, greater freedom. And you've had this nonstop mission creep of radical socialism, and whether we want to admit it or not, we have adopted, programs and involvement in government that I think that we don't need any involvement in at all in our day-to-day lives. So I think there is a lot to cut for sure. I mean, there's going to be a lot of low-hanging fruit. But then I think when you get to the nitty-gritty, what do people want out of their government? What does government do well? How are your local schools? I'd give a lot of local school districts an F, especially in big blue cities that have been run by Democrats for decades. I'd give safety and security in big cities a big F too. I don't think they're keeping people safe and secure. I think Obamacare has been a disaster. I think that the fact that they've raided the coffers of the Social Security Trust Fund and Medicare, and they've misappropriated so many billions, if not trillions of dollars over the years, is unconscionable. And then then we have this debt that we've accumulated that we're passing on to our kids and grandkids. It's got to stop.
Right, you're right, and it's a fiscal calamity coming up that we will not have money to provide core functions, but it's really a fault of Congress. And unfortunately, Congress hasn't been its duty to the American people, and I'm glad to see people like Elon and Vivek and President Trump that actually want to keep promises to the people and go after fraud and abuse and have the backbone not to be afraid. The challenge is if this doesn't go through Congress, this swamp will recover in 4 years and going to be business as usual. So Congress needs to keep its promises to the people and not to be afraid to deliver on our promises. Otherwise, we're not worth to be here. And we don't have that courage anymore. This is institutions where founding fathers were courageous, were willing to sacrifice their lives and fortunes, now turning into circus. And this bunch of clowns doing presentations and posting on social media. That's not what people hired us to do. And we need to keep our promises because I'll be honest with you, American people gave my party one more chance to deliver. If not, we're going to have Marxists prevail. And they're going to take over healthcare and other industry. And that's going to be fault of this Congress because we have no excuses.
Well, I think you have no excuses. What do you do with what Eric Burlison was saying when he said it's shameful that people that celebrate Doge are going to vote for another $1 billion added to the deficit? What do you do in the short term?
Well, listen, it's a hypocrisy, right? At least Bernie Sanders has his socialist, right? At least he's honest about that, and we're lying to the American people, but we have a mechanism. Next Congress, no excuses. We control the Senate, we control the House, and we control presidency. We have reconciliation, which allows us to have, with 50 votes plus J.D. Vance of 51 to be able to pass legislation. So if Republicans grow the backbone and back up President Trump and his policy and Dodge, we can put some serious reforms to help the growth of economy, to have good policy, to help with spending, to have energy policy, to have healthcare policy, to deal with our debt. We can put it in the code, which will have significant effects for innovation and growth of economy. And Republicans have no excuses, but we need to have courage. And we need to put down pressure, bottom-up pressure on elected officials to put their money where mouth is.
Quick break. We'll come right back. We'll continue more with Indiana Congresswoman Victoria Spartz on the other side. 800-941-SEAN, our number, as we continue.
The Sean Hannity Show, a thermonuclear MMA assault on fake news. Hannity's on right now. News Radio 690, KTSF.
This is Ashley Ganetti from the Almost Famous podcast. Can you believe all this talk about GLP-1s? Of course you can. It's all people talk about. Have you heard about Future Health, though? They make access to qualified doctors that know GLP-1s easier than ever. People can struggle with weight loss for years, trying various diets and exercises without lasting success. With GLP-1s, many people notice a reduction in cravings and felt more in control of their eating habits, which lead to weight loss, physical health, and feeling more optimistic about their future. Access to knowledgeable providers who really know weight loss medications for less than $3 a day. Find out if weight loss meds are right for you in 3 minutes at tryfh.com. That is tryfh.com. Again, tryfh.com. Tryfh.com. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion. Results may vary. Sponsored by Future Health.
Paid for by government.com. The 1878 to 1921 Morgan Silver Dollar, a true American classic and one of the most iconic silver dollar coins in history. It's been 100 years since the last Morgan Silver Dollar coin was struck for circulation. And now, for a limited time only, full pound bags of original U.S. government struck Morgan dollars are being released to the public. That's right. You can own a full pound of 1878 to 1921 classic American Morgan Silver Dollar coins, all in very good collector condition with fully visible dates and mint marks. Guaranteed. Call 1-800-973-9819 now to secure collector-grade U.S. Morgan Silver Dollars by the pound, struck during the Wild West and the Gilded Age. Plus, receive a bonus American Collector's Pack valued at over $25, free with every order. Call 1-800-973-9819 now to secure your full pound bag of Morgan Silver Dollar coins before they are gone. 1-800-973-9819. That's 1-800-973-9819.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join Medi-Share and save even more than usual. For many families, joining Medi-Share means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people, obviously. But what's more, Medi-Share members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And Medi-Share is a proven thing, too, for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing. If you join before December 31st and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee, so you save even more right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is December 31st. So call now and you'll save even more. Here's the number, 844-43-BIBLE. That's 844-43-BIBLE. 844-43-BIBLE.
Go with your gut. Your dog's immune system is based in the gut. A diet lacking in nutrients can cause itching, scratching, and a weak immune system. However, there is a solution. D-I-N-O-V-I-T-E. Dinovite. It took a grand total of 2 weeks. The dog stopped itching, the hair stopped falling out. Try Dinovite for free. Just pay shipping and handling. Learn more at dinovite.com/radio. Happier, healthier with every bite. Over 1 million pets helped with Dinovite.
And start saving with SingleCare. It's easy. Find your prescription on SingleCare.com. Show the coupon at the pharmacy and start saving. SingleCare works at pharmacies nationwide and is completely free to use, whether you have insurance or not. So the next time you fill a prescription, check SingleCare to make sure you're getting the best price. Take control of your prescription costs. Go to SingleCare.com or download the free app today.
El Paso's News Radio 690 KTSM.